Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer? Who's your favorite Batman? I've got 12 questions for you about actors and actresses playing the same roles. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host with the most, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show. If you like pop culture, you are in the right place. This is a trivia show that comes out every single day, and you can play trivia with me live at a ton of different places around Southern California. All you have to do is go to triviawithbuds.com, click on locations, and see where you can win some amazing prizes and play some amazing trivia. Getting ready for a big trip to Virginia Beach, Virginia for a corporate show for about 100 people, I think at a construction company. And I'll be doing some DJing during dinner, which is kind of new for me. They were like, hey, we want trivia, but can you DJ too? And I was like, yeah, I can DJ like Seinfeld. I could get jiggy with it on that one episode where he wants to be in charge of the music. So I am getting ready to do that, doing some trivia with them on Saturday, August 4th. I could only fly in the day before for it's kind of a small airport in Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Virginia area. So I actually am going to be there a day before, and I set up a Disney, Marvel, Star Wars trivia event at a place called The Shack, Festival on 8th Street / The Shack. It's a very cool, big, beachy kind of a bar. They do a ton of trivia events. They do Kahoot all the time, like smartphone buzz-in trivia. They had like 300 people for a Harry Potter event recently, so I'm looking forward to it. It is coming up on Friday, August 3rd. You can get tickets on my website, triviawithbuds.com. Click the banner at the top that says Virginia Beach and grab some tickets. Tickets are $10 a person, and you get some amazing prizes. We're going to give away prizes every single round instead of at the end of this event, so there'll be chances to win throughout the event. And again, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Virginia Beach. If you know anyone that lives in that area, shoot them a message, say Buds sent you, and they should come play with me. I had to take my dogs to the vet this week. I just wanted to share that. It was $500. Have not done that, but I have 3 dogs, and I took all 3 of them, and it was like $472 for all their shots and their flea medicine and all that stuff. And I wanted to bring that up because my dog, Spock, he is getting older. He's like a Chihuahua Terrier mix. He's about 9. And he's getting so bad, he knows when like something's up, and he's like, I don't like this. So he will just yelp if you try and reach for him. He's getting real bad. So I'm looking for advice from people who have little dogs or just dogs that are super crazy. The vet recommended some tranquilizer type pills. And we had to bring him back the next day because they couldn't draw this blood. And I gave him one of those pills, and he was very chill. But if you have a dog, let me know if you give your dog tranquilizer type medication, and if they have any problems going to the vet, or what I can do to try and combat that. That's what I'm looking for. I am selling a Batman the Animated Series set. If you are a big fan of Batman the Animated Series, it's the complete DVD set. Came out about 10 years ago. And it's signed. It says to Ryan, Kevin Conroy. I'm looking for $150 for this set. It is a nice collector's item. It's still in the plastic wrap. It's signed by the voice of Batman. So it's a pretty good deal. If you want that and you listen to this show, shoot me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. That's going to help pay for this vet bill. So I'm looking to sell some stuff. That is one of the things I'm selling. Hit me up if you want that set. Brian Salyer, he is a local trivia player and a good friend of mine. He writes really good questions, and he emails them to me. He plays in Upland, California at Last Name Brewing mostly. Today, he sent me 12 questions on actors and actresses playing the same roles in different movies and TV shows and things. So I thought it would be fun to jump into these 12 questions. We'll read the questions from Brian, then we'll go over the answers after a quick break. So get ready. We're going to jump into those right now. Actors playing multiple roles. Here we go. All right, I'll give you the 3 actors or actresses. You tell me the role that they've all played. They share one role. You try and figure it out. Here's question number 1. Your first 3, Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Chris Pine. What character are we talking about there? Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Chris Pine. Who did they all play? Question number 1. Question number 2, Brian Cox, Anthony Hopkins, and Mads Mikkelsen. Question number 2, Brian Cox, Anthony Hopkins, and Mads Mikkelsen. Who did they all play? Question 3, Bette Davis, Helen Mirren, and Cate Blanchett. Number 3, Bette Davis, Helen Mirren, and Cate Blanchett. Who did they all play? All 3 of those actresses played the same character. Who was it? Number 3. Question number 4, Gary Oldman, Bela Lugosi, and Adam Sandler. Question 4, Gary Oldman, Bela Lugosi, Adam Sandler. Question number 5, Freddie Highmore, Vince Vaughn, and Anthony Perkins. Question 5, Freddie Highmore, Vince Vaughn, and Anthony Perkins. Who did they all share as a character role? Question number 6, Sir Laurence Olivier, Liam Neeson, and Hulk Hogan. Well, that's a tough one. Number 6, Sir Laurence Olivier, Liam Neeson, and Hulk Hogan. Question number 7, Mark Hamill, Cesar Romero, Jared Leto. Question 7, Mark Hamill, Cesar Romero, and Jared Leto. Question number 8, Amy Adams, Kate Bosworth, and Erica Durance. Question number 8, Amy Adams, Kate Bosworth, and Erica Durance. Question number 9, Sean Connery, Richard Harris, and Clive Owen. Number 9, Sean Connery, Richard Harris, and Clive Owen. Question number 10, Basil Rathbone, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Robert Downey Jr. Number 10, Basil Rathbone, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Robert Downey Jr. Question number 11, Eric Bana, Bill Bixby, Ed Norton. Number 11, Eric Bana, Bill Bixby, Ed Norton. And your last question, question 12, Morgan Freeman, Alanis Morissette, and George Burns. Number 12, Morgan Freeman, Alanis Morissette, and George Burns. All right, answers for those questions where actors played the same roles coming up in just a second. But before that, between Thomas Jane, John Bernthal, and this guy, I'm going to go with this guy. His name is Dolph Lundgren. Enjoy this clip from the original The Punisher.
How much pain do you think that buys?
Is the question true, false, or multiple choice?
Neither. Who sent you?
Batman.
Do you get the impression I don't believe you?
Do you think I give a shit?
There it is, Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher, a classic movie from the late 80s. It is cheese to the max. It's no Kindergarten Cop 2, but few films can be. Here are the answers for Brian's questions about actors and actresses playing multiple actors and actresses playing the same role. Question number 1, Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Chris Pine. The answer was Jack Ryan, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, The Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, and Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit were the movies in question. Number 2, Brian Cox, Anthony Hopkins, Mads Mikkelsen, Hannibal Lecter was the answer. Brian Cox was Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter, and Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal, and Mads Mikkelsen was Hannibal, the TV series. Number 3, Bette Davis, Helen Mirren, Cate Blanchett, Queen Elizabeth I. Bette Davis was the Virgin Queen. Helen Mirren was Elizabeth I, and Cate Blanchett was Elizabeth. Number 4, Gary Oldman, Bela Lugosi, Adam Sandler. This was one I knew right off the bat. Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula was Gary Oldman. Dracula was Bela Lugosi way back in the day. And Hotel Transylvania for Adam Sandler. The third one just came out. My daughter saw it in theaters. She loved it. Number 5, Freddie Highmore, Vince Vaughn, Anthony Perkins, Norman Bates was the answer. The Bates Motel for Freddie Highmore. The Psycho remake for Vince Vaughn, and the original Psycho for Anthony Perkins. Question number 6, Sir Laurence Olivier, Liam Neeson, Hulk Hogan? The answer was Zeus. I did not know that one. Clash of the Titans remake, and Little Hercules starring that weird bodybuilder kid from the 80s or 90s all grown up, says my friend Brian Salyer in his notes. So Zeus was the answer to number 6. Number 7, Mark Hamill, Cesar Romero, and Jared Leto. They've all played the Joker. Batman the Animated Series, as we talked about in the show's intro, for sale. If you want to buy it, hit me up. That was Mark Hamill. He does the voice of the Joker. Batman the TV show was in 66, the 60 series. Cesar Romero and Jared Leto, Suicide Squad, who I think is getting his own movie, along with a different solo Joker movie for, what is that guy's name? Joaquin Phoenix. So I'm interested in that. Number 8, Amy Adams, Kate Bosworth, and Erica Durance, Lois Lane, Batman versus Superman. Superman Returns in Smallville. Number 9, Sean Connery, Richard Harris, and Clive Owen were all King Arthur. That was First Knight, Camelot, and King Arthur, the titled movie, King Arthur. Number 10, Basil Rathbone, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Robert Downey Jr. were all Sherlock Holmes. Any of the old Sherlock Holmes movies were Basil Rathbone starring films. Sherlock, the BBC series for Benedict, and Sherlock Holmes, a couple of them. I think they're doing a third one with Robert Downey Jr. Number 11, Eric Bana, Bill Bixby, Ed Norton were all David/Bruce Banner or the Hulk. Eric Bana was in the Hulk in 2003 or 4, I think. The Incredible Hulk TV show, Bill Bixby, he was Bruce Banner. And then the Incredible Hulk in 2008 or 9, I think it was Ed Norton. Then he signed off, and Mark Ruffalo took over. Number 12, Morgan Freeman, Alanis Morissette, and George Burns. They all played God. Morgan Freeman and Bruce Almighty, Alanis Morissette in Dogma, and Oh God in the movie Oh God was George Burns. I think it was called Oh God, You Devil. Or maybe that was just the tagline? I don't know. It was an old 80s, 90s movie. Before he died, he lived to be 100 or 101, George Burns. That's crazy. Those are the answers to the questions. Thanks for the questions, Brian. Those were great. He sent some new ones about pop culture math, which will be fun. We'll do that in a week or two. You have to add things up from all over the place. That'll be coming in the next few weeks. Thanks for listening to this episode. If you have an idea for a future topic, send it my way. You can send the topic, or you can send questions that you want me to answer. You can write them if you want to be ambitious, or you can find them on the internet, whatever you want to do. I'll read them on the show. And for $5 a month on Patreon, you can guarantee a topic of your choice monthly over at patreon.com/trivia with buds. Support the show and help me grow the listenership. Throw me $5 and you can pick any topic at all, and I guarantee I'll do an episode on that topic sometime within the month after you pick it. Quick update on the show. By the way, since doing the podcast daily for 3 full weeks, I've almost doubled my daily downloads overall. So I think it was the right move. Lots of new listeners. Thanks for spreading the word and telling a fellow trivia-loving friend about this show. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for more pop culture fun on Trivia with Buds. Cheers.